Welcome to 5-Minute Bedtime Stories, brought to you by TaleBot, your child's AI storyteller. Want to create a bedtime story for your child? Visit talebotai.com/create. Now, let's sit back and enjoy the story.
Reese's Magical Cooking Adventure. A special bedtime story for Reese. Once upon a time, in a cozy little town, there lived a sweet and imaginative 6-year-old girl named Reese. Reese loved spending her days exploring, creating, and dreaming up magical adventures. Every night, before she went to bed, Reese's mom would read her a bedtime story. But tonight was going to be different. Tonight, Reese was going to embark on her very own magical cooking adventure. As Reese climbed into bed, she couldn't help but think about the magical recipes she had just discovered in her favorite book, the Disney Princess Cookbook. This cookbook was filled with delicious recipes inspired by the princess's many adventures. Reese's eyes sparkled with excitement as she imagined herself cooking up enchanting dishes just like the princesses. With the book tucked under her arm, Reese closed her eyes and whispered, "I wish I could cook like a princess." Little did Reese know that her wish was about to come true. As she drifted off to sleep, a soft glow filled her room, and when she opened her eyes, she found herself standing in a grand kitchen, fit for a princess. Reese looked around in awe and realized she was wearing a beautiful chef's hat and apron adorned with sparkles. She couldn't believe her eyes. Standing before her were the princesses themselves, ready to guide her through their magical recipes. First, Cinderella approached Reese and said, "Let's start with my pumpkin carriage cupcakes. We'll sprinkle them with fairy dust and watch them transform into delicious treats fit for a princess." Reese followed Cinderella's instructions step by step, mixing the batter, adding pumpkin spice, and carefully pouring it into cupcake liners. As they baked in the oven, Reese and Cinderella chatted about friendship and kindness, just like true princesses. Next, Ariel swam over with a mischievous grin and said, "Now, let's make my under-the-sea salad. We'll dive into a world of flavors and create a colorful ocean masterpiece." Reese and Ariel chopped fresh vegetables, tossed them in a tangy dressing, and decorated the salad with edible seashells. As they enjoyed their creation, Ariel told Reese tales of her adventures in the deep blue sea. As the night went on, Reese cooked with Belle, whipping up her famous enchanted rose apple tarts. They filled the kitchen with the aroma of cinnamon and love, while Belle shared stories of bravery and the power of imagination. Together with Rapunzel, Reese made frying pan eggs, flipping them high in the air with a twirl. Rapunzel taught Reese the importance of following her dreams and never giving up. Finally, Tiana showed Reese how to make her swampy bayou gumbo, a hearty dish filled with flavors from the bayou. As they stirred the pot, Tiana shared her wisdom about hard work and the joy of cooking. With each recipe, Reese learned more about the princesses and the qualities that made them special. She discovered that kindness, bravery, and creativity were the true ingredients of a princess. As the night came to an end, the princesses gathered around Reese, their faces glowing with pride. They knew Reese had become a master chef, capable of creating magic in the kitchen. With a warm hug and a sprinkle of fairy dust, the princesses bid Reese goodbye and disappeared, leaving her back in her own cozy bedroom. Reese smiled, feeling inspired and grateful for the incredible adventure she had just experienced. She snuggled under her covers, clutching her magical cookbook tight. As she closed her eyes, she whispered, "Thank you, princesses, for teaching me that I can be a princess in my own way, through the love and joy I share in the kitchen." And so, in her dreams, Reese continued her culinary adventures, creating delicious dishes and spreading love and magic wherever she went. And every night, she would fall asleep with a heart full of gratitude, ready to embrace the next day's adventures, both in and out of the kitchen. Sweet dreams, little Reese, and may your cooking adventures always be as magical as the ones with the princesses.
Thank you for joining us on this enchanting journey. If you enjoyed tonight's story, remember, the magic doesn't have to end here. Craft your own adventure with TaleBot by visiting talebotai.com/create. And as a special treat, use the coupon code TALE99 at checkout to get your bedtime story for just 99 cents, instead of the usual $2.99. Sweet dreams, and until our next tale.